My girlfriend distanced herself from me due to her mental health. She had told me she didn't use social media, so I searched her friends' profiles for updates. That's how I found out that she has social media and a fiancé. Just want to get this off my chest because this has been a whirlwind. My now ex-girlfriend, 28, recently distanced herself from me, 26, due to mental health issues. Of course, I was very concerned about this and tried to stay supportive without pressuring her during a tough time in her life. We slowly stopped talking. The relationship was newer, so I didn't know her friends very well and decided to find their social media to see if I could stay in contact with them for updates on her well-being. My ex-girlfriend had told me during our 6 months that she didn't use social media. When I found her friends online, I also found out my ex does have social media and uses it regularly. To my surprise, I found out she has been engaged 4 years to someone. When checking public records, her fiancé's primary address was listed the same as hers. I was shocked and asked her about these things, despite her mental state. She denied the relationship and said they broke it off 3 years ago, to which I presented her with a 1-year-old photo of them together. She told me she always lived alone and bought her place out of interest for seeing new areas, not living with a fiancé. She said I was being crazy and said it's none of my business. She told me to leave her alone, and I said gladly, to which she wildly kept on talking. I think she panicked and realized she was losing part of her support system. Part of me is shocked, happy, and relieved to have found the truth and get the F out of there before I get myself into a mess with this person, but part of me feels terrible for leaving her when she is struggling and most likely adding to it. I guess I will never know what the full truth is or if she was even struggling. Am I a terrible person for doing this? Best comments. Sounds like she's the one throwing herself in over her head and then expecting others to pull her out. She lied. She got caught. She isn't willing to face the consequences. I feel shitty because I did genuinely want to help her during this time and be there for her. So that part kind of still stings and makes me feel guilty. I'm working on it. That's what her fiancé is for. LOL. Valid. I'm happy to let him deal with that mess of a person. Let him know what she's been doing too. Not his circus, not his monkeys. This is a case of being thankful it is all out in the open. He can walk away guilt-free, block her and her friends everywhere, and never look back. Don't invite the drama. Update number 1. Did contact the fiancé. We'll let you know what happens if he responds. Update number 2. 1 day after the first post. Fiancé has not responded or hasn't seen the message on his social media yet. Ex-girlfriend deleted her social media account entirely with photos of them and info saying they were engaged. She still has another social media account that is private and actively uses that I don't have access to at this time. She has added 7 posts to it just this week. We'll update again if fiancé responds. Not sure when that will be. Update number 3, 1 day after the last update. I talked to her fiancé who filled me in on a lot of details. We decided to get on a phone call to sort things out. It turns out they were together while I was talking with her. They were even still together while I was visiting her place, and she would hide all of his belongings, clothes, PC, pictures of them on the wall. She would only let me come over when he was out of town for work or visiting his family. He said he never knew about me, and she hid it very well. He also explained the following. They did end up breaking off the engagement, but he broke it off because he caught her cheating with not one, but 2 other guys during their 6-year relationship, one of which happened right before she started talking to me. She would send them messages, talk dirty, sexting, etc. She did the same thing with me. I also found out that the way I met her and the things she said to me are the exact same things she told her fiancé before they moved in together and got engaged. This girl told me that she wanted to get married and move in with me just the same way. In addition to this, apparently the fiancé met her while she had lived in another state and was in a relationship with someone in the army. She left her army boyfriend, who she met online, just like her fiancé and me, to be with this guy and move in with him. The fiancé said he is not mad at me for any of this and was very chill and understanding. We both agreed that she is a crazy as F. So, it turns out she does this consistently and has made a pattern of it. Almost as if she knows what she is going to do before it even happens. She knows all of the right things to say to get the guy emotionally attached to her, and then she does whatever she wants once she knows she has them wrapped around her finger. I guess once she gets bored with them or starts feeling guilty, she cuts it off and starts all over again with a new person and continues building on the lies of her past. Thank God I dodged this ticking time bomb wholly. This is seriously one messed up individual. I do not feel bad about blocking her at all anymore.